So if you watched our last video, you would have met this guy here, who is our new northern clearwater crayfish. I haven't had one in a while, and this guy was just such an exceptional specimen, he had to come home. In here, I have a male vireo crayfish that is from a river right down the road from me. You can see male perch back there, and then down there I have a vireo crayfish from a larger part of the river named Harold, and she is a very bright, pretty blue. We are going to be going after the digger crayfish this time, and it's kind of the time of year for them. This is when they start to dig themselves up out of the mud and get into their areas for breeding. It's beautiful. You can hear the chorus frogs calling out back. It's so nice. I love it. Okay, we've got the minnow trap, which seemed to work very well. I've secured the back piece of it here on a little bit better with some zip ties and fencing. But our funnel is not the greatest funnel, but it also doesn't have to be for crayfish. Wow. Ow! Thorns. Man, that is just beautiful. This is where we're gonna head down at. Uh-oh, we're stuck. Look at that, though. It's gotten so much steeper than it used to be. It never was that steep before. Yeah, that's pretty scary to do when I don't have a free hand. So I'm thinking we're gonna set up over there. I know it's really deep over there. There's a lot of deadfalls and such over there. Be a great spot for crayfish. This will also be a great opportunity for me to see how the ferns are looking. I want to try and do ferns in the toad terrarium again. And Christmas ferns have been some of my favorite in there. They're some of the easiest ones to have. Wow. I'm gonna have to remember where this is. How's that for a rock? It's a big rock. It's pretty too. I'll remember that. It's right here. I'll remember that it's right here. Ooh, look at the moss over here too. Oh, there's a Christmas fern. You see it right there? But look at this little... Oh, another Christmas fern. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. About died. We're good, though. Wow, look at that moss. I like how that one is right there. So nice. Listen to all them chorus frogs. None of them are this way. They're all over there. I've already got 2 of them. I'm going to wait till they're moving a little bit more heavy before I try and get any more. I'm thinking I'm going to walk out on this guy. I'm going to walk out to the end of him, and we're going to put my minnow trap somewhere over here, because you see all that wood there? That plus the water depth here, I know for a fact that it's deeper here. Now we do have a problem with the minnow trap. My bait bags, as you can see, come untied. Okay, so you see the 3 trees here? We're back. Clearly daytime again. I just decided to wait until the next day. It's colder today, as you can tell, than it was yesterday. As the night goes on tonight, though, it's gonna warm up just a tad, and it's gonna start raining around 9 p.m. tonight, and then it's gonna keep on going. The temp is not that far below 40 degrees, if below it at all. the water should still be a good enough temperature for us to have something in the trap. And if not anything in the trap, there's a crayfish somewhere in them waters. Let's go get our trap, pull it up, see if we got anything, and we'll just go from there. It's a little more taut than it was, though I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and pull her in. Absolutely nada. So here's what I'm gonna do next, all right? We're gonna start just by working these leaves down in here and see if anything comes up. So down here, right down below my net, there's a lot of leaves piled up here. There's a log there. So I'm gonna be trying to pretty much dig up under them leaves with the net, dig up into the mud. That's where these crayfish will be hiding at. Well, it's not looking the greatest right here, so I think we will make a move to where it's more shallow. Let's go that way. I don't know if you can hear it, by the way. Lots of chorus frogs far off. There's not many right back here. This water might be a little bit deep for the chorus frogs as of right now. But I'm also watching for any little thing because there could be newts in here, there could be salamanders on the move for spawning, you know, like a very early spawn. The leaves that I'm talking about are these ones here. I'll get back out to 1x here with my nose. So I've been putting the net in like about there and digging it down into the leaves in the mud and dragging it back quick. 100% I just saw a frog, 100%. I don't know if I can get him with one hand. We'll find out, won't we? I just saw him swim through the leaves into the water right there. So he might right now be in this net. Oh, bucket, go up there. Because I'm gonna have to dump this so we can see. What was that? What was that? Where I put my net in the water, 100% there was a frog there. 100%. Oh, there it is too, right here. Oh, oh, oh. Hang on, I got him, I got him. What do we got? A wood frog, no way. My first wood frog of the year. We'll take him home and let him warm up so we can see the colors he might have. Hang out in there with my gloves, all right, buddy? I mean, that's a win so far. I didn't expect to see him out. Very nice, though. I'm very happy to see him. I'll keep my eyes peeled now, because if he's there, there's got to be more hanging around this area. Look at that. That's a real good spot for crayfish down in there. Look at how you can kind of, well, you can't see. See? You can kind of see how deep them leaves go down, even though the water's not that deep. That means we're going to get a big net full of leaves when we strike in there. And that's where the crayfish will be hiding, is underneath all of them leaves. Okay, so here we are. You can't see. Hi. I'm going to go this way along this shoreline. And we'll start right here. I'm not seeing nothing yet. I present to you the digger crayfish. Wow. And this guy appears to be a male. Heck yes. So here we can see what we got so far. We got one digger and one wood frog. So here we're at our next best spot, I believe. It's got a very similar layout. There's a lot of sunken branches, wood, roots, and all that. Oh, hey! Hey! Number 3. Gearing them out now. If I get anything else interesting, I'll turn the camera on, but I'm gonna throw a couple more nets down over there, and then we're gonna head up and take a look at what we got. Here's this guy though, he's a real pretty one. All right, let's take a look at what we got. As Gunner barks, shoo-wham! So, from what I can tell, for one thing, these are definitely crayfish, 100%. So, one of them in here, that guy right there, is probably the nicest looking male in here. And then we have a female where that wood frog just went. And then we got the wood frog too. He's got all sorts of like red spots all over him. He looks pretty cool. But we're going to select some of these guys, put them in a... I've got a water pitcher over there. We're going to put them in there, get a closer look at them. I think we'll start with that male. Bloop. Still not helpful. Overhead shot. Okay. Interesting. What are you? Is this a devil crayfish? It might be. I don't know. He sure is pretty though. He's got some pretty claws. Real nice coloring on them claws. So the only tank in here, I think, that will be able to suit a crayfish of any kind is the bullfrog tank. Get out of the way. Oh yeah, you're pretty. Look at you. Hopefully he does all right in here. I don't see why he shouldn't. There's plenty of rocks, plenty of different things he can hide beneath of. We'll keep an eye on him though. I am going to put at least a couple of them guys in the 120 just to see how they do, but I want to keep the male somewhere where I feel like he has the best chance of survival, and this tank would be it. Here she is. Let's take a look at her nice and close up. Ooh. She's certainly a good-looking girl. So this one here has a noticeably more gray. sort of color than the rest of them in the bucket, so it's the next most different, unique. As we can see, let's turn on our flash. Okay, so definitely not gray. She's got a real thick head, though. Or is this a male of another species? I have not the slightest idea. But what we're gonna do with her is we're gonna put him in here, hope Bill doesn't eat her, and see how these guys react to her. Oh, she's really lively. There she goes. Out of here. See, there's what I'm worried about with them, though. Is these catfish. I think these catfish are gonna tear them up. Uh-oh. He found her. Definitely sees her. See him down there? There he is. There's our guy. Okay, he looks really good though, don't he? If there was less glare, he'd look even better. We're gonna wait for him to move around this way, cause wow, he's like got a purplish sort of a tint, doesn't he? I like him. I like him. I hope he does well in here with the emeralds. So our bullhead catfish that is in the 120, I believe, is eating. Oh, yep, right here. Get out of the way. So yeah, he's eating the crayfish. Uh-oh. Look who we have. Wow, oh my gosh, he's like pink. He's like got this tint of color. Do you see that? You look good. You look so good. Wow. Oh. Wow. This is what a lot of people have been waiting for. People have been waiting for Harold. At least a little bit stressful having another crayfish in here. They are both exactly the same size, though, Harold and this crayfish. But I love how blue Harold is compared to the, like, pinkish tint you can see on this guy. They're about to collide once again. I have not yet seen them collide before. Let's let it play out. I'm very curious. Alright, so Harold so far is certainly not happy. So I wonder, are these two going to continue to do this and try and hurt each other, or will this guy stand up for himself better once he's more comfortable? Because right now, it's almost like Harold's hunting him down. But look, they're exactly the same size. If anything, this new crayfish is a little bit bigger. This is an emerald entree. I figure that if Harold were to be a male, number one, Harold's claws would be bigger, and number two, the base of Harold's tail would be much thinner. Appreciate that. Where am I putting it, though? All of it right there. Now that should get Harold going. It's definitely getting these emeralds going. Let's see. Oh, he's digging it, I think. Uh-oh. Wow. Look at that. Harold, you're so pretty. But so's this guy. I like him. Oh! Whoa! He almost stood up for himself. Don't worry, there's plenty of food for everybody. And while they do their thing, we have some bloodworms and the enriched brine shrimp right here for the 29. Get it right. Just like that. Wow, he looks awesome. So yeah, I guess he just had to settle in a little bit and chill out. There's so much black on him. Really? Alright, got us on the tripod now.